You're now tuned in to the #1 podcast. I give you new wave shop talk, shop talk, shop talk. New wave shop talk, new wave, new wave. Got something on your mind? Let's talk about it. Shop talk, shop talk. Leave a comment, we'll talk about it. New wave, new wave.
Real. Talk about these white women, you know what I'm saying, and these rappers taking up all the good acting jobs. All these them acting gigs. So all y'all directors, holla at your boy.
You're now tuned in to the #1 podcast.
You know,
that's right.
About.
Exactly.
They're the best.
We finally got somebody on here talking some sense.
Yeah, but do you hear the key word in the sentence, nigga? Critics, nigga. A critic is always a nigga that's watching you do what you do, nigga. The best niggas to talk about anything is niggas that done did it. Shit. Not a nigga that ain't never did shit. You can't tell a nigga that ain't never did shit nothing. They gonna have their own opinion and they gonna be super asshole about it. Why? Because it's jealousy in their voice, nigga. That's jealousy,
no,
nigga.
It's not. It's not hatred or jealousy.
Can't nobody tell you how to do it better like I can tell you how to do it better, even though I never did it before.
Exactly. Exactly.
You'll never get it better like I did it.
Exactly. And that nigga ain't never did it.
Let's get this ball rolling, because I'm
No, it is rolling, nigga. We started talking about that, nigga. It's rolling now, nigga. Shit, it's rolling now. Shit, I know you seen the motherfucking camera on record, nigga. Look at it. It's recorded right on you.
That's right.
Talk that bullshit.
He's ready. Talk some shit.
Talk that bullshit.
Something on your mind,
You
man.
gonna get that Mitch. You gonna turn into Mitch McConnell.
You can have whatever you like.
One more time. Let me put the camera on your dumb ass.
Hey, you about to go?
You can have whatever you like.
Oh shit!
About to go viral now,
man.
Right, as long as it's wide.
Oh shit! You can't be giving away the sauce, nigga. What you doing? That shit come out. It's supposed to be like bam in your face, nigga.
All right. I can give it up.
Welcome, man. New Wave Shop Talk, man. This is episode 111.
111.
Si intro once.
Uno.
Wait, uno. I said it 4 times.
Uno.
For sure. I am the host, Dita Boy Juice, and to my left we got
SD Pasadena Shine. It's all the same.
Yes. And to my far right we got
Swaggy D is in the building.
All right, and we have a special guest in the building. Special guest. Introduce yourself.
I go by the name Poppa Screwface, VOD, Village of the Dam, 735th Court.
Okay, for
all
sure.
into it.
For shizzle. Okay.
Dina Classic.
Dina Classic. No doubt. God damn, man. These motherfuckers be knowing.
That's when you, bro. That's when you call.
No, I'm about to put my shit on Do Not Disturb.
Somebody was like, "Hey, they getting ready to go on right now." Okay, call.
Yeah. You feel me?
Wait 5 more minutes and then call right
definitely. That's how they do you, boy, all the time.
That's how we'll get on the show.
And we got a schedule. You know what I'm saying?
That's my cameo.
So shit, man. How you doing today, Swaggy D? We ain't talked to you in a minute.
Oh,
you know what
man,
I'm saying?
I'm doing good today. You know, it's a better day.
It's a better day for you.
Today's a better day. I can't complain. Everything's gravy. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Keep talking, nigga.
Good. Okay. My bad. I was waiting on you to finish doing what you got to do.
They can't see me, nigga.
I'm saying I'm doing great, man. How y'all doing?
Oh shit. How you doing over there, S?
Man, I'm doing good, man. I can't complain, man. I ain't gonna let nobody, nothing, no energy steal my joy, man.
Nothing.
Exactly. Don't let them steal your joy, because they will steal your joy.
I will try to.
I know you know, man. You came here the other day.
We ain't gonna do that.
You don't want to talk about it?
Stealing his joy.
Nah.
I want to talk about it. Because I know niggas like to steal your joy.
You
You was happy about your situation, you niggas steal your joy and shit.
gonna thieve it right from you?
Because when I got my shit, you know what I mean, I got my citizenship. I came here happy one day, and And next thing you know, I'm arguing with a nigga because nigga's stealing my joy. I'm trying to celebrate.
Well, that's what it is to be an American.
You know what I'm saying? I got my
Arguing,
citizenship. Niggas are arguing with me on my citizenship day when I'm trying to celebrate.
Yeah. So you didn't understand. No, that was a congratulatory argument. That was like, you made it. Now we get to cuss you out like a citizen.
Apparently.
Welcome to America,
I'm
motherfucker.
official.
Yeah, motherfucker. Now since you made it, you some bitch, you get some of these.
I'm part of the crew now. All right.
Now, if you slap me, you're only going to jail. You ain't going back to Belize.
Right, exactly.
Hey, Belize just had their 10-year independence, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm. They had a big carnival, man. That's what we should. I wanted us to go, man. All the Belize because they're doing carnival right now in the streets, and there's a big party going on for a whole week. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Ladies,
Aurora Borealis.
Yep, the ladies dressed in all them. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's
In the costumes and stuff.
costumes and shit. It's a big party
With ass out.
We got to go one year and check it out.
that sounds like a lot of fun.
And this year was the year to go because it was the 10-year.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? It's probably a big thing. I heard of a couple of people that went. You know what I'm saying? They stand out there for the week, or some stand for 2.
So what made you come to the States?
Opportunity in a better place, man. You know, Belize is a beautiful country, but it's very poor. You know, there's not much money there, so this is it. America is where it's at. You know, our land of opportunity. You know,
Land of milk and honey.
exactly.
But
The milk is bad. The honey's still good, but the milk going bad.
But you know, Swag was a kid when he came out here. You know, Swag was a kid when he came out here.
Yeah, it's not like it was my choice. You know, my mom brought me here when I was like 9, 10
So you've
years
been here
old.
for a minute.
Oh yeah, I've been here. I've been here most of my life. So this is all I know.
Do you go back a lot?
No, I haven't been back since I came.
Wow.
That's why we're saying he just got a citizenship.
Oh, okay.
We need to go back. Let me see that.
Right.
Juice. Let me get some.
Definitely.
I wasn't able to go back because I didn't have my citizenship. I didn't have my papers. So
Oh, okay.
now that I got my papers, I can travel now. I can leave the country.
Do they offer like a dual citizenship? Where you
I have dual citizenship now.
cool.
1 second.
That's dope.
So, question, man.
You know who made that possible? Shine.
That's right. That's right.
No, real shit.
Shine.
Niggas laughing. Yeah, Shine made that possible. Yeah, he's from Belize.
Yeah, he
was the prime, not the prime minister, but what was he?
Yeah, he's the ambassador.
Ambassador now.
Oh, wow.
His dad was the prime minister.
Yes, correct.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
So it was natural for
Dean
him.
Barrows is his dad. He's the prime minister of Belize.
Still,
Yep.
That's crazy.
that's nice though.
Hell
That's
yeah.
nice. So that means he went back and he got into some good shit. He didn't go back to be poor.
Yeah.
He went back to live the life that he was living over here.
Right.
Yeah. Did you go back to that library I told you about to go, for the passport?
No, I didn't go.
Oh, okay. What you do? Make another appointment?
Yeah, September 25th up at Altadena Library.
Yeah, I told you can just go walk in there, man. That's where white people
to
go.
get the passport.
Yeah.
They I saw an app or something online that was allowing you to do it online.
Not your first one though. Only your renewal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, only your renewal. I seen that too, but I got a passport, so I think that's why I seen it.
I want to get mine.
You got your passport,
I
President
want to get
Sean?
mine big
Come on
time.
down, nigga.
Yeah, we ready over here.
'Cause I hear like
On the dark skin side, we ready.
I hear like
You know why? The same way he be
what
on
you trying to
you.
say? What you trying
Hold on.
Nigga, you on the light skin
The
side.
same way he be on you, he be on me. I just act.
So that's why you set us up. You set us up like Hughes, huh?
I didn't set you up.
Right, yep. He always does.
I did not set you up.
This is a spectrum that you was doing.
Fuck y'all.
So y'all ready, huh? Y'all ready to travel?
Yeah, definitely,
You
man.
got your passport, Screw?
Yeah, no, I don't.
Okay.
But I'm gonna get mine very soon because I'm ready to go too.
He ready. He gonna be a passport, bro.
I'm ready to go. They was talking about Vietnam is the spot, Brazil is the spot,
Oh
Colombia
yeah.
is the spot.
See, he just going to fuck bitches.
No.
He going to all the spots where the pussy is cheap.
Right.
I mean, I'm down to go everywhere.
That nigga
anywhere.
named every spot where the pussy is cheap.
For real.
When he started with Vietnam, I already knew what he was talking about.
I got homies and stuff that do stuff like that. So
That
they
nigga
like
want that
telling me,
Viet
bro.
Cong cock.
I was like, what? Like, yeah, you can go to all those spots like $2,000 and live like a king anywhere from 2 to 4 weeks.
2 to 4 weeks.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, I mean,
Shit, I can go to fucking
money ain't
Miami
gonna-
and live like a king for 2 rats. Shit.
in Miami.
Not
just,
Miami before.
Just don't go to no strip clubs.
I was gonna say that. And you
Shit.
better
It's like,
not go out
where
to
you gonna
eat.
go from Miami with 2K? You can't even go to Hollywood
2K.
already.
We can
with
stay
2K.
there. We can stay in Miami for about 2 weeks in an Airbnb. I don't know where it's gonna be.
Well, where you gonna go though?
And it's a
There's
lot of
a lot of
stuff
shit
to
to
do
do
in
in
Miami. Like
For free?
people
Yeah,
think
definitely.
that when you go places, you got to spend money everywhere
Nigga,
you go. You
go
don't.
to the beach, it's cracking.
Shit. You can go plenty places.
You can go downtown Miami, it's cracking. Anywhere you go in Miami,
Little Havana, they got free
Man.
museums,
Yeah.
all kinds
free
of
Art
shit.
Deco shit. Like, man, I got this new app, man. It's called Chat GTP or something like that, right?
Yeah.
So you just tell this motherfucker, like, hey, I want to go to Miami. What should I do? They give you a list of shit, man, that you can go do. 9 times out of 10 of that shit is free. Free to get in. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Right.
And you ain't got to stay in the fucking 4 seasons when
Right.
you go places. You know what I'm saying? You ain't going to be there but to go to sleep anyway.
Right, right.
So you ain't got to stay in the best spots. That's why I'm saying, man, 2 racks will take you a long way. You know what I mean?
You not. And just to tell you, we stayed in little hotels and they were nice.
Yeah.
They looked a little raunchy on the outside, but once you got inside, them motherfuckers was nice. Juice had a way better room than I did, and it was cheap, and he got his shit the last fucking
Minute. Yeah. My shit was super cheap. I think I spent like $150 for the whole 4 days.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. Nice.
Good. 150 for 4 days.
For 4 days.
And
yeah.
they had a shuttle to the airport.
That's better
Wow.
than shit around here. You know what I
Hell
mean?
yeah.
For real. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was right by the airport
We were
too.
from out of
How,
state.
how long ago was that?
That shit, that was like
5 years ago.
pre-pandemic.
Pre-pandemic.
Yeah, but shit, did we go after the pandemic?
Niggas was going during the pandemic.
No, it was during the pandemic, but
I
I'm
was
saying
traveling-
after that
I was
happened.
I knew niggas that was like
I was
working over there.
I was
during
traveling
the
during the pandemic.
But the next time we went, I think our rooms was a little better.
Yeah.
They was a little better, you know what I'm saying? So, but
But
probably
we
a little
knew-
bit about the same price.
We knew though. We knew. We knew it was just different.
Yeah.
And then too, we went to Orlando. Orlando was the shit, bro. That's a beautiful place. Like if I ever wanted to retire somewhere, that's where I would retire.
Orlando?
Yeah, it's nice.
Orlando is like Anaheim Hills, maybe. Something like that.
Okay.
It's a nice area, but we didn't go to the ghetto, you know what I'm saying? And if you look online right now, Orlando ghettos, nigga, is just like Compton right now.
I imagine.
But Compton's getting better, so I don't want to put that bad name on Compton. But just saying like Compton used to be. That's how they shit is out there in the
When I
ghetto.
first came here,
Well, I mean, hood is hood. You know what I
And
mean?
then,
No matter where you go.
you know, my girl from Compton.
You know that
so,
element. Hood is hood.
she right there, Palmer.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's universal. You see certain familiar tags and certain familiar things. You be like, okay, I know where we at.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And you respect the laws of the land.
Yeah, of course.
That's it. A lot of cats don't do that. They go other places and they want to be out there and want to be flamboyant and you got to respect the laws of the land, man, because niggas get offended.
Things go bumping tonight.
Well, that too. That too.
Right.
But
About
listen, people.
That's why.
Listen, bro. People get offended
Yeah. Yeah.
more than anything. I see it all the time. So
You in their backyard.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Or you're where they are, so they're like, yo,
In certain
you're in
places,
my house, have respect.
and check this. You're absolutely right. In certain places, they demand a certain level of respect. You ever notice that? Like Milwaukee niggas, like demand respect.
They gonna have to have shit to their name, but nigga,
They gonna demand
it's
respect.
that respect.
That makes sense.
Iowa niggas gonna demand respect. Like
makes
them,
perfect
them
sense.
little pockets where you don't often hear about. Nebraska.
Yeah. That makes sense.
There's some niggas that's gonna demand respect. I know some niggas in Colorado gonna demand respect. We don't hear about it, but
Yeah,
That's because they demand their respect.
that part right there.
like you were saying, it's a hood everywhere.
Everywhere.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, this hood's in North Dakota, South Dakota, Wyoming.
What's her name moved to North Dakota,
Yeah, the
right?
homegirl.
Yeah, she moved out
And,
there.
and she made a life for herself.
It's hoods in Alaska.
Man, what? Hey, you know what's
Alaska,
funny?
deadly.
Bro,
Shit.
let me tell you something. It's hoods and gangs in Australia.
Man,
Oh, yeah.
definitely.
They bang it. They bang it.
They got an island thing going with them too.
That too.
So,
but
you
then
know,
they over there gang banging though.
Yeah.
All they take is one nigga.
They over there.
One nigga to move in.
In Australia, look it up online. They over there gang banging.
Yeah.
Well, you got the what are they called?
Aborigines.
Aborigines, yeah.
It's. I think like
I know that.
It's one thing that just shows how prove the influence that we have over here. It's unfortunate that it kind of went to that route. You know what I mean? But it's the same thing that happened with the Black Panther Party. It's the same thing that happened.
Well,
right, because
with all that stuff.
you got blood. Because when
got
I was in
Polynesian
Belize, there wasn't no gang banging. There wasn't no Bloods and Crips. Now it's Bloods and Crips in Belize. Because niggas got sent back, niggas got deported, and they took that shit down there.
But check this out. Anywhere you go, people are gonna organize, bro.
I was just thinking about
Yeah.
At first,
Especially
it's gonna be about race because they're not getting what they deserve.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And
Especially
then
if
it
there's
turns
kind of
into some.
oppression.
Then it always starts like that. Because if you look at any gang, like I be watching documentaries about Tacoma, Washington, and they talked about how a lot of the gangs there came from oppression, not being able to do the things that blacks wanted to do and live the places they want to live. Still to this day,
Right.
Still to this day,
Right.
and it be the smallest shit that break them up. It could have been one big ass gang. Next thing you know, they breaking it down to cliques.
You already know.
Now you breaking it down to cliques, and then this clique got a beef with this clique because this nigga done fucked this bitch.
Yep.
So now all his homies is like, nigga, fuck them niggas, and then all it take is one nigga to stab a nigga, beat a nigga up at the party, and now it's the gunfire coming out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And as far as like Crips and Bloods everywhere, nigga, that's just putting a
label
different
on it.
name
Yeah.
on they same shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you go to Chicago, they've been having BDs, GDs, and all of that for the
Blackstones,
longest.
everything.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So Milwaukee, the same thing. You know, so just think of everywhere around there. Ohio, you know what I'm saying? Indianapolis, that whole pocket area, Minnesota, they all got some type of GDs, BDs, because they all come from the Midwest. So
Check this
everywhere
out.
around there. Yeah, go ahead.
Every niggas from all them cities, they hustle in those different pockets.
Yeah, definitely.
Because believe it or not, there are still big cities in those pockets, like Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Yeah.
You've never heard about that, but that's a big city.
Super big city.
It's a big city in Indiana. You know what I'm saying? You got Detroit, you got Toledo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got Gary, Indiana,
Yeah, I heard
which
about
is
Gary.
you got Gary, Indiana, which is 45 minutes to an hour from Chicago.
Yeah.
So a lot of people now they live in Gary and just go back and forth to Chicago because it's
Shit.
cheaper.
St. Louis is how far from Chicago?
Man, like shit, it's not
Hour and a half, 2 hour
2
drive,
hours.
and you right there.
You right there.
So you know,
So
all of that
it's
shit.
a hub.
It's like all
truly,
connected. In,
But no, you know how they say it's all a hub?
Yeah.
When you start looking at certain cities like Atlanta, Houston, Los Angeles, you know what I'm saying, Chicago, those are hubs, bro, because those are easy ways. That's easy ways to, branch out to other places.
Right.
You never really notice until you watching the news one day, and they say, "Oh, this person drug ring," and then like say it was started in Houston, right,
Yeah.
and then they'll put arrows out this way, out that way, out that way, and then if you think about it, you'd be like, damn, it took 10 hours to drive all the way over there. It only took 4 hours here, 2 hours there.
Right.
You'd be like, okay, I can see how that could be possible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
they doing it often.
Yeah, doing it often, sending niggas different ways. Like, hey, take this there.
They doing it often.
And they not going there to drop off. They going to set up shop.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So of course they gonna bring their affiliation with them. You know.
So not to stay on the subject, but imagine when Juarez got crazy in Texas. That's right there at the bottom at the border.
Yeah.
But it's right there in Texas. You go up just a little bit, 4 or 5 hours. You know what I'm saying? You can set up shop and do the same shit.
Yeah, definitely. And you got the cheap product. So you don't give a fuck. You selling dubs for dimes or 50s for dimes, and niggas is coming to you, and now it's a beef because the niggas on the other block ain't making no money.
Right.
So drugs is the breakdown of everything, like, because of the money that's involved. You know, you taking fucking food out of my kids' mouths, nigga, I'm coming to get you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's break it up. So, my guy, what's your name again?
Papa Screw.
Yeah, Papa Screw.
I knew that, nigga. I'm just saying it for the camera. You know what I'm saying? But
That's all right.
Tell us a little about yourself, man.
Born and raised in Dina,
Okay.
class of 91,
Okay.
PHS.
Roof. Let's
Yeah,
go,
you
dogs. Dogs in the
And,
house.
That niggas stink.
That's okay. That's
That
okay.
niggas stink.
Shit. Went in the military after high school, came out. And then when I came out, got married and started living up on Pine. And then that's when I was running the U and SD and all that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and since then just been turning and burning. Like a lot of the stuff that I do is mostly on the security side. I've done bounty hunting. I've done all kind of shit. Repo. Standing out in the middle of nowhere, just sitting there waiting for shit to happen. All kind of crazy shit. And then it perfected up into a professional business to where now I'm in Hollywood.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? And so on the side, I do my gaming channel. I do a podcast where I talk to a lot of friends of mine that I work with in Hollywood. SD was one of the first ones I did on my podcast. And I got a couple videos out, music, you know, everything. T-shirts, I'm going to holler at you about.
Oh, yeah, for
T-shirts
sure.
and shit. Yeah,
Yeah,
you know,
no
all
doubt.
that shit we doing.
So let me ask you a couple questions.
Yes, sir.
What's up with the music? You do music too, you know.
Yes, sir.
You know, you do a number of different things. It's not
Yes,
just
sir.
that, you know.
I've
always known you, you know, to be a man that, you know, you're in
Yeah.
the martial arts, you do music,
Yeah.
you're a great father, you
No.
know, you're a little bit more than just that.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I most of the time I spend is a lot of time working and stuff, and so this whole other side that I'm exploring is like he said with the whole father thing. As these kids play with my kids,
Yeah.
and then it just started to really hit me about how we need to start networking together and start figuring out how to, you know, break this whole chain of stigma on our entire community.
And just work together.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
because the more that happens, the more we start to raise seeds together, the more we start to trust together, then the more we establish an empire type of community where it can't be touched or fucked with.
Right.
Yeah.
That's like, you know,
That's taking it kind of to the old school where, you know, like say if one of his kids outside playing with your kids and they do something wrong, right? You ain't necessarily got to run to him and be like, "Oh, your kid did this, fuck you." You like, listen, you little, you know what I'm saying? Like man,
it'll be like, well, they'll be outside playing, you know what I'm saying? And his son would tell my daughter, "Yo, you know, back up, don't da-da-da-da-da-da." And my daughter would be like, "Okay,"
Your daughter aggressive.
and then
because she got
his
skills.
kids would be doing some shit.
Yeah,
My daughter would be
tell
like,
them
"Yo,
back up.
what the fuck y'all doing?"
Yeah.
no,
And
no,
then
no.
they'll be like, "Okay."
It-
So
look.
a lot of times they'll keep each other in line because they know we know each, you know, I know
Right.
your daddy, you know my daddy,
Yeah.
and he doesn't treat my kids any more different than his kids.
Right.
Yeah.
So they're like they get it.
Right.
see what I'm
What I
saying?
was meaning was like, you know, back in the days, like the community was
Community.
a community.
And that's exactly what he's
You know what
saying.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know what I think what he was saying was like the kids, they recognize that y'all are a community, so the kids can kind of, you know what I'm saying, do it themselves.
Not
You feel
really.
me?
Well, no, they-
because what he was saying was like my kid would be like, "Oh no," or your kid would be like, "No."
No.
But-
What he means by that is we correct each other. Like the kids will correct each other. When
Yeah.
they know they shouldn't be doing some shit. Like
Yeah.
say for instance, we have a neighbor who has a bunch of weight benches.
The firefighter.
Yeah. And they'd be like, they'd go over there and be fucking with his weights and sitting in this space.
Uh-huh.
And it'd be like, my son would come down and be like, "Hey, you know my dad said y'all shouldn't be over there."
Right.
And then his daughter would come back sometimes and see the other boys over there and she'll be like, "You know, your dad said you ain't supposed to be over
Yeah,
there." So just like stuff like that.
and then there's a consistency. So when you say community, I don't come home in one different manner, see the kids and change.
Right.
He don't come home in a different manner, see the kids and change.
Right.
So they see the consistent flow or a consistent attitude on how things are to be done.
Right.
There's no break in that, so they don't break it.
That's
know,
what I
see
mean
what I'm
about
saying?
like back in the days. You know what I mean? You know how it was.
I know what
you
you're talking
playing
about.
all the way down the street,
Yep.
nigga, and
somebody
Sister
else can whoop
Angel
your
gonna
ass.
fuck your ass up
Yep.
if you fucked around.
Right.
So
Her
check this
kid
out.
ain't gonna be able to say shit to you.
I'm gonna tell you something funny that you may not know. His son and your son graduated the same day from PHS.
Oh, okay. Congratulations.
The same day.
Congratulations.
Yeah, yeah.
I was there for both of them.
That was
Yeah.
me yelling on the side. No, I'm just playing. Everybody was yelling.
They was yelling too.
Hell yeah.
Lil E made it, man.
That was a wild
Lil
day.
E and Ray J made it, man.
Yeah,
That's
that was
good,
a wild
man.
day.
What your son doing now?
He going to PCC. He wants to
shit.
get into computers and AI and all that other shit.
Okay, yeah. My
And then
son go to CC too.
Yeah, and he's trying to do his
Yeah.
gaming channel and everything too.
Okay. See, my son, he started a gaming channel, and his shit, he had fucking more followers than us.
Yeah.
This nigga just stopped one day. I'm like, nigga, you
got a kitty,
you
yeah.
probably would have probably had like 100,000 subscribers by now.
It's the easiest. Like they were telling me. This dude was telling me. He said, "Bro, you playing video games in this year and age, and you're not making no money. You're a fucking fool."
Yeah, definitely.
Because, like when we played, like you know, I've been gaming since Odyssey, since you had to put the green screen on the television and play Pong and shit. And when we were playing, it was just us. Nobody else in the room, just the kids that's playing.
Yeah.
Parents thought it was stupid. Fuck all that bullshit. You know, this is never
This
going to be
nigga talking about the Atari,
right.
Come on now.
ColecoVision.
Sega,
All of a
you
sudden,
know, all the good shit.
I'm sitting in Altadena tripping, you know, and this is when I was living there, you know, Altadena, and just had my son. And he would sit there and watch the YouTubes and watch people play video games.
Yeah. Our
And I'm
kids
like,
do the
are you sitting
same
here
shit.
watching somebody play?
Yeah.
Did your son used to do that, Jude?
Hell yeah.
Like, that was a
And
phenomenon.
then, didn't
to
that
me.
used to trip you out? Like, what the fuck
Like,
you
right,
watching?
that's
other
right.
That's
people
when
play
I told
video
him to
games?
start his own channel. And then he started his own channel.
Bam.
And shit, that nigga wasn't doing it
Bam.
for 2 or 3 weeks. It had like 600 followers.
These people
I
will
was
watch,
like, bro, what is
they'll
you
watch
doing?
you play.
I'm like, shit, you need to teach me how to do the same shit. Like,
And then
little
if you
niggas
playing
on
something,
Twitch.
bro, Madden, football, basketball, the sports things.
Yeah.
Bruh.
But see, he was playing, what's that game that's free, but it costs you a gang of money in the end?
Which one? They all like that.
I know, but it's this one particular game, nigga, that won't stop. I'll think of it in a minute. It's this one game, man. You gotta build shit.
Minecraft?
No.
Fortnite?
Fortnite.
Oh, yeah.
Fortnite.
Oh, yeah, them niggas, hey, they go crazy.
Fortnite is the one. The sports is cool, but that Fortnite, what up, Mark? But that Fortnite, nigga, that's what get them to watching. Cause
They got competitions.
They do. You know
I
what
used
I'm
to work at
saying?
E3 events where they'd have Fortnite events. Mm-hmm. And they got straight competitions, and competitions go for 100, 120,000.
Yeah. My
talking
son
about
got
kids.
into a competition before. He didn't win, but he was in one of them.
They just did EA. EA got the Olympics. They got the video game Olympics.
Yeah.
With the whole rings and everything. And then they got Madden Bowl, of course. E3 events. You talking about the league gamers now, bro.
They got games
They
for
get
every
sports-
game.
They get sports contracts.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers,
Yeah,
and they say that they got to work out
all
every
type
day.
shit.
They got to have the marathon type body because they got to play all day long. They getting sports contracts from sodas and Monster and everybody else. Bruh,
Yeah.
buying Ferraris and houses and shit
Definitely off of playing video games.
off of playing video.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, you better stop playing.
But you know what it is, though, right? That's us.
yeah,
That's us. We are the people that brought the mind state to even play these video games. And when we was playing, we was like on a one-dimensional, bam, 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 bam. Now, when we got older, we was like, you know what? We gonna make this three-dimensional.
Yeah.
Now the shit is damn near in your face. You can
It's-
put on some goggles and nigga and be there playing.
it's $1 billion.
You know what I'm saying? So, I attribute that to, the four founders, the niggas that made up ColecoVision and Atari, but then we brought it to a standard where it's like where it's at today.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not us particularly, but niggas our age
Yeah.
or people our age. You know what I mean?
And it's a ridiculous sense of passive income. Like I'm tripping out because like I'll go through TikTok and everything else, and I'm watching niggas that's 50, 60 years old DJing. I'm watching motherfuckers like, that a lot of older DJs now just throwing the TikTok on it, scratching and shit, throwing a live on, you know what I mean, getting a gang of followers, and easily making, a good, I would say at least a good, anywhere from 3,000 to 4,000 a live, and they just sitting there. It's crazy now.
You sit there and all you hear is that Cash App going off.
Man, it's crazy.
Or you hear
now.
that ding ding. Niggas are sending them $5, $10. You get 100,000 niggas on there at one time,
Bro.
and niggas send you $1. Everybody send me $1.
It's crazy.
Get into the super chat.
How much money right up in the super chat.
You know what I'm saying?
Where the little robot be
Shit.
talking.
And
You
then-
are talking about some crazy shit. Ding,
Yeah,
ding.
on the real. Man, I'm telling you, man.
I don't even know what y'all talking about because I ain't.
Are you
never-
kidding me? You ain't never.
I don't play video games.
It ain't even the
It's
video
not even
games.
It goes from the
you
podcast
can
to
watch a
everything we
nigga,
talk
yeah,
about.
on podcast live
Everything
at the
we
house.
talking
Something about
bro,
me.
man.
You used to be up all night playing video games.
Man,
That was 20 years ago, nigga.
Yeah.
but I'm
That's
just
what I'm
saying,
saying.
I
like
ain't played
let's
the
just say,
video.
He
The only
talking
time I
about
play
the-
video games is with my boys. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
just saying,
He talking about the
imagine-
monetization of it.
Yeah.
The monetization of it.
Imagine
Yeah.
this. Imagine this. The homies all of a sudden hook together and say we're going to start a whatever football league. And you do a hold a Madden league and everybody pull their money together for a Madden league and you put this Madden league live.
Everybody want in.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Everybody want in.
And then you wanted to make it a Dina league.
Yeah.
Right.
Nigga,
want in.
everybody we know that played Madden video games or whatever just would fuck with it just cause. And then they can look at it on TV.
Yeah,
You're right.
and you
Talk
can have a
shit about it.
17 game
Yeah.
season. You could do that shit on a Tuesday when it
All
ain't nothing
day.
popping.
All day.
I got a guy that's building. I know a guy that's he builds the game trucks. And
Yeah.
he's build them and he rents them out.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
bro,
yeah.
you
That's
have
dope.
Like you
you-
pull it up to wherever you at. And
Yeah,
you
for
rent
like
that-
parties and
Yeah,
events.
parties and shit. Rent that shit
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, but you have a stream. You can stream the connection to one central hub, and that central hub lives it.
Yeah, that'll be the next
wow.
thing for him
Yeah.
to do.
That's-
See what I'm
So
saying? And then
he
bam.
hook it up and like say he only got kids that's 12, 13,
Yeah.
right? Because it's going to a party, correct?
Yep.
So it's going to a party. So he pull that up and throw the stream on live.
Yeah.
He gonna be making money while he done made money off of that
Yep.
by streaming this shit. And other kids that's that age that's hooked into his channel already gonna be like, you know what? Let's watch these
They gonna
little
watch-
motherfuckers
right.
play. Especially if
Right.
he out there going from game to game and they have a tournament. Like, okay, from 1 to 3, we doing this Madden tournament with these 12-year-olds, see who the best. It's
Yeah.
7, 8 of them. We going to get in here. Okay, now it's down to 4, now it's down to 2. Championship game. And they going from screen just like if
Yeah,
you was
you
watching
running it live
a TV.
yep.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You
You
cutting it
going from
down.
game to game, nigga.
Oh,
This is
that's a
this
great
is
idea.
whatever his game
Yeah.
his game thing is called. It'll be like something like what's that shit on NFL? The red zone. He'll have his red
You
zone,
giving up too
nigga.
much game. Knock it off. Stop.
Nah,
Stop.
I mean,
You
just
giving up
saying,
too much
man.
game.
I mean, that's what we here for, man. We got to give up the game.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? Because if we don't do it, somebody else out there might.
Right, and the shit that I'm talking about is not unheard of. What would make it work is that it's a league that it would be that's local, and we support each other locally. That would blow it up. Mm-hmm. And then people will just watch, and then you get motherfuckers. You can stretch that shit, bro, from city to city all the way worldwide.
Yeah.
Easy, fucking easy.
Oh shit! Well, sounds like we need to
That's
come
what-
up.
but-
We need to make this happen. Then let's make some
Right,
money.
it's already in the making. That's what I'm saying. Just record your shit. Cause see, the thing is that like I watch certain motherfuckers, man, and it takes a minute, 5, 6 years, sometimes 7 years, and then all of a sudden a dude will jump from 300,000 to 500,000 to fucking $1 million,
And that's the problem.
and then 3 million.
The problem is everybody now want that shit instantaneously.
Yeah.
They want to be the first nigga online, right, about a certain subject, and then they want to have fucking 100,000 followers in the next day. You know what I mean?
It takes time because people don't know who you are. Remember, if we're gonna go to the attach this to the web, that's why I was telling SD. My biggest thing is promotion right now. I'm trying to figure out how the fuck do I promote this channel because the world's on here.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? It's millions here, millions there, millions there. How do they? And then you got these algorithms that they're fucking with the video transfers. You know that's intentional.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we're not in control of that.
No, we're not in control. But one thing we got to recognize is we got to always find keywords to get a motherfucker involved in the channel. Like when you go on YouTube right now, if you was to just to pull out your phone and go to YouTube and you typing in some shit, what are you gonna type in?
Like,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Just not you
question
per se.
or
No. What are you
statement
looking
or-
for?
Right.
What are you
right.
looking for? You know, they got little searches. You can say, okay, today, what is the word of the day on YouTube? And that shit can be fucking blackmail, right? So when you go to your title, you ain't got shit talking about blackmail on your channel, but you want to put that as one of your hashtags.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when they look up blackmail, your shit gonna come up too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Long as they get on that motherfucker and watch it for 10, 15 minutes, nigga, you paid. 30 seconds or whatever it is that you paid. You got that view.
It's crazy because like I put up a few shorts. I put up these a couple shorts, 20, 30, 40, 45 views. I put up this one short, man. it fucking got like 2,000. It got 2.1K.
Right.
Like overnight.
Okay.
And then that was it.
Okay.
And then the rest of I put up would be like 20, 30.
Right.
So it's like I'm like, okay, either that one hit and everybody's seen it all at once, like it just got to everybody, and they just happened to be all on their phone looking at that shit.
What happened was, what did you put in the title?
They were hashtags. I couldn't exactly tell you.
Go to that motherfucker and put that hashtag on all of your shit.
Yeah. It's like,
you know what I'm saying? And because that day, those people were looking for that particular thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And another thing is, like, we never think about it. And while we having this conversation now, I'm thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? It's just coming to my mind. It's something I should have been known about. But sometimes you got to put that $5-10 in there. You know what I'm saying? And just be like, okay, let me send this motherfucker to 500 people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because if S watching it and I'm in, like, say S sent me something 2 weeks ago on YouTube, right? So now we're intertwined on the YouTube channel, right? We follow the same couple of pages, right? So, like, say if I do the 500 and S is in one of the 500, right? So whatever he's watching is going to come across my screen because we're intertwined. And what I'm watching is going to go across to somebody else's screen that we're doing the same thing. Right. So that's how that algorithm works as far as getting people that never heard of you, because it all started with SD sending me that video 2 weeks ago.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Flag. Yeah. What you got to say about that?
Oh shit, man! I'm letting y'all do y'all thing, man. I'm gonna chime in a little bit. I'm letting y'all do y'all thing.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, it is a smart idea, you know.
Yeah.
It's a whole lot of lot of shit that we can do.
Y'all niggas up here chopping it.
Like just bullshitting that we could do that could start set a blaze.
He talking, I'm learning, you know what I'm saying?
What the fuck's going
and my mind is going because, you know, when we dealing with podcasts, right?
Yeah.
Clothing lines.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you're dealing with all of these different things, you got to always think about marketing, because you can be having the best product in the world, but if don't nobody know about you, your shit just gonna go to niggas that know you.
Yeah, that was my biggest thing, because I was like, you gotta and being online, you can get worldwide. Bless you. So being online, you can get worldwide, and like you get motherfuckers in the UK will catch you, or motherfuckers in Africa or wherever. If they're all on that same central channel, they'll catch your ass, and if they can catch you, you immediately can start doing business worldwide.
But that's how. I mean, not how, but that's why you got to pay for that. Not advertising, but you got to pay for that shit to send it to everybody. You know what I'm saying?
That's the service.
That's the service. You ever went on Facebook, right?
I don't mean to cut you off.
Go ahead.
But I found one for $50 a month that guaranteed 200,000 in the first like month and a half, 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't want those, you know.
And I don't know. You don't know if they're bots or whatever the fuck.
If you get 50,000, what I think about marketing is say whatever your audience is, right? That you can pay that $50 a month to 200,000, right? 10% of that. If 2,000 motherfuckers, right, buy your shit once every 3 months, you good.
Yeah, I get you on that.
You know what I'm saying? You good.
I get you on that.
You know what I mean? So you just got to think about the 10% thing, because like Jordans. Take Jordans for example. When the new Jordans drop, any Jordans drop that's hot, they only got enough to service 10% of the people in the world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They don't be like, oh, we got unlimited Jordans. No. You know what I'm saying? They be like, nigga, we only making 10%
this is all we got.
World.
Yeah, this is all we got.
So quote unquote, they limit it.
Right.
You feel me? So like say on your YouTube channel, right? When you got that 2,100, right?
Yeah.
In one day, you probably had like maybe 100 likes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's less than 10% of the likes.
Yeah.
I got a video out that's like 16,000 on some bullshit, right? I probably got maybe a couple of thousand likes out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like the people that see it and like it are the same people that's going to buy that shit. So if you think about the 200,000 a month, if you get 10% of the people to buy it, you can damn near not quit, But some days you're gonna be like,
target.
yeah, that's your target.
That's your target.
Is
audience.
the 10% of the views that you're gonna get on that shit.
The ones that like it.
The ones that like it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Because the ones that view it, that's what the social platform wants. And that's when they get you start doing commercials and all that other bullshit.
Exactly.
But I mean, the ones that want, like, if you're gonna sell a merch, the ones that will buy your shirts are the ones that like your shit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, when I see people that like anything, I inbox them. Hey, I got this product. You know what I'm saying? Special. You know what I'm saying? Shit, fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? For you liking my shit, I'm giving you 10% off.
Right.
You want it or not?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't just like my shit because you're going to get an inbox. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And this shit is brought to you by Famously Broke Clothing. You know what I'm saying? Hit us up at famouslybroke.com. New Wave Barbershop. You know what I'm saying?
They got some dope shit too.
1290 North Lake. You know what I'm saying? Unit 102. What's Understood. You know what I'm saying? By Pasadena Shine.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? And slaps about a pound. You know what I'm saying? Flossy B.
Yes, sir.
And check this out, man. I got to plug this before I forget about it, man. Saturday, November 11th is Veterans Day, man. I'm going to be over at the Glendale Galleria at the Poppa, you know what I'm saying, at the Drop, right outside of Bloomingdale's. You know what I'm saying? So come and check this out. We're going to be there from 9 to 9. They're going to be there 12 hours. We're going to do a podcast from there. Come hop on the podcast. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be doing it and doing it big. And come buy some merch. You know what I'm saying? Come like the merch. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have some new shit for y'all, man. And before that, man, October 9th, man, we're going to be at Extapa at Al B's event, man. That shit is called NBA jerseys versus NFL jerseys, because the NFL going to be popping, NBA going to be popping that Sunday. So, yeah, we do, man. And we going to be up in that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Jerseys on. And we're going to be turned all the way.
Y'all definitely need to go get y'all some jerseys.
No, nigga, I'm gonna wear your Kaepernick.
Step y'all game up.
That's an old town.
You better not wear that Kaepernick. Hey, screw. Let me get some of that. Man. That tangerine is the thing, man.
Oh shit! Hey.
Since it's open, you gotta get rid of it because that shit's 100% juice. That shit'll go bad. So
you got some more questions for my guy over here?
Not really, man. We need to get into some topics, man.
All right, let me think about another question for my guy.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So you're saying you work in Hollywood?
Yes, sir.
Right? What do you do in Hollywood?
Right now, I'm managing the stage on at a Hollywood club.
Okay.
And
the stage meaning like what?
Like security, acts. You know,
that motherfucker's modest, bro. Listen,
so hold on, entertainment industry.
Hold on, that nigga's modest, bro. That nigga's the man in Hollywood. Let me tell you this, bro. Anytime I go to the club, and I don't go to the club often, but if he's involved, I walk through the back.
Yeah, you good.
I walk through the back.
It's a lot of niggas in
Dina. Well, remember this face.
It's a lot of niggas in Dina that go to party.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. He be in the spots you want to be at. Okay. I'm gonna just say this. One of the best experiences I've had, like on multiple occasions, you know, I could call my boy and my family would be in town. I'd be like, look, man, I want to show my family a good time. And he was working at Playhouse. You know, this is when Playhouse was the shit.
Yeah.
You know, and he would let me in, and my family would just be in awe because at any given night, it would always be celebrities in there. Yeah. You know,
and they'd be with me.
Yeah.
And I had to stick them right on the stage, and because I get like,
because he's right there by the stage.
Yeah. It's like right there, right back there.
That nigga be feeling like the man when he walked through. Am I right? You know what I'm saying?
Listen, my cousins and them was like, what the fuck are you on, nigga?
Yeah,
my cousins came through.
Yeah.
Nigga, look, we needed a bottle. Nigga, the bottle came out the parking lot, nigga. No real shit. Am I lying? The bottle came out the parking lot.
I believe you, nigga, because you a slick motherfucker. S is a slick ass nigga. We was talking about this before the show. We was talking about going to the 49er game this week, right? So Swaggy was talking about these tickets they call so and so to sit way up. So I was like, no, nigga, you could do this. And the first thing this nigga S say, yeah, and then you wiggle your way down.
nigga, listen. One thing about SoFi, we've been there once, but we know what to do. We know what to do.
That place is too big. They can't catch you.
No, it's too many people, bro.
Fucking
it's too many. And then listen, after halftime, everybody's loose, bro.
Yeah, they
everybody's loose.
And then they have that whole concourse that goes around the center.
That's my whole point, bro.
And that's
if you get there early enough. Go ahead.
What I heard is that's $100 a head.
If you get there, if you get there early,
we was there big chilling.
If you get there early enough, bro, you just sit right there.
Swaggy came to that too. You know, Swaggy don't go to shit.
Room, right? That's all standing room, right?
Hey, yeah, that's all standing.
Yeah, and it's the whole.
Hey, wasn't that the shit though?
That was the shit.
No, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that on camera. Swaggy was boy.
Right.
Where the white women at?
Swanging out there. We were swanging out there.
You in the white out, huh?
No, listen. I'm gonna tell you. If you're in LA,
white that day. Nah.
If you're in LA, and you want to be in like a dope, safe environment, SoFi is a great place to be.
Definitely.
So I get out there grabbing motherfuckers, niggas, girls. What you doing?
Man.
Buddy.
So I was having a good time.
It's an experience.
That's right. Go to the after party.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. If you guys really look at it, Charger games are cheap, bro. Mm-hmm. So if we just want that ambiance and want to go as fellas,
it's a dope stadium.
It is.
It's a dope stadium.
They play the Raiders October 1st.
I've worked.
My birthday's next week, so you know I like tickets.
3 seasons.
That's all I'm saying.
I did the COVID.
We ain't getting your shit, nigga.
Yeah,
right.
It's a dope stadium.
Swaggy, you owe me.
I'm gonna get you some tickets to a little Nas X concert.
Yeah. Front row.
Right. Little Nas X. Okay?
That nigga gonna be in town on your birthday.
You better bring your umbrella. Pause.
That nigga said, "Bring your umbrella." Oh man, it's raining, man.
Pause.
Hallelujah. Oh man, let's get into some topics, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna start with Tory Lanez, man. He got his bail denied, and this nigga called the reporter a googly-eyed bitch. I don't know what's wrong with Tory Lanez. I don't know why he thought he was gonna get some fucking bail after he was just found guilty. You know what I'm saying? To set up for his appeal. Like, I don't even see how the court system gave him a court date to go to court to see if he can get bail.
Because you know what? His lawyers, they rushed it. And so what you know is this. Nigga, you got to wait a year. Pac had to at least wait a year, nigga.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen some people. We was talking about the girl in Atlanta that killed her dude, right? Her kid's father in front of the kids. She got bail right after she was found guilty. You know what I'm saying? But people always got the misconception that every state got the same laws.
That's right.
Every state don't have the same laws.
You're
like
right.
America is one country, but the shit is really divided.
It's a bunch of little countries.
Because
Absolutely.
we basically
And we ain't talking about commonwealths. We just talking about regular motherfuckers.
regular
who got
states.
laws.
Yeah.
Commonwealths are
Countries,
harsher.
Yeah, so it's like
Harsh.
you in L.A. This shit happened in L.A. L.A. not finna let no quote unquote criminal that's convicted out before they even say they're gonna give you an appeal.
Right.
How you gonna be outside of jail being convicted in L.A. on bail, waiting to see if you're gonna get an appeal?
It's not gonna happen.
And they making
something
money
gonna
off
happen
of
to
people?
you.
Yeah, and they making money off of you.
no.
Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? I just
because it's a high profile case. Also, gotta look
Well,
at it.
they don't understand Los Angeles.
Nigga, they got a story on Tubi about the motherfuckers.
They come to L.A. and they don't understand Los
You hear me?
Angeles. That's the whole thing.
about who?
Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion.
Is it Street Dreams?
No, they got a
Street
story.
Legal?
No, not at all.
So-
they got something on there. They got something on there with their faces talking about their case. And,
Oh, okay. I know what you're saying.
Specifics and whatnot.
Yeah, like kind of like a documentary
Yep,
story thing.
yep.
Because they got this show on there called Street Dreams that reenact. They actors, but they reenact certain real crimes, and they just put them in their perspective, and they do it how they heard about it on social media. That's a dope ass show. Like Tubi is coming up. That's all I got to say.
Shit, Tubi look
They
like
say them Tubi movies be wild.
They do.
Some of these hold on. Some of these Tubi movies look like these motherfuckers is at home with their video camera. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit, man? What kind of low budget shit is this? But
They D movies.
Man, shit, I need to get a movie up on Tubi then if it's that easy. Shit, because some of these movies are horrible.
Bruh.
Yeah.
YouTube
The
got
homegirl
movies
got a
and
movie
shit
on
from-
Tubi.
Man.
She got 2.
Who that?
It's a lot of niggas that I know that
Comic
do
Con
too,
girl.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
for
TC.
real.
But then my homeboy Rick Hard, he got a couple movies on there.
But TC, speaking
us a
of
movie.
TC, she about to do The Mission 2. They're recording it right now. Shout out to TC, comedian TC. She came through and chopped it up with us at the barbershop. We
got
went to
something
her
on
show.
Tubi?
What? She got 2 movies. You know what I'm saying?
2 Tubies.
Yeah.
Check it out.
She, man, we talked about it
Need
when
to
she
make
was
us a
there.
movie.
So anyway,
Man, all is
she
possible, especially with that iPhone.
her movie The Mission, right? We're gonna talk about her for a minute. Give her flowers, right? She got a movie that started on Amazon that you had to pay for to watch, and then it went over to Tubi, right? So it's called The Mission.
What's it about?
It's about the mission. It's about
She's on
trying to
the
get
mission
some
for
weed, right?
That's the mission.
That's the mission.
The whole
because
day.
she need to get high. She did something that night before, can't remember, and she doing all her backtracks, and she can't find her weed, so she trying to smoke for free.
You saw the movie?
I saw the movie.
Yeah, I saw the movie.
I saw the
Both of
movie.
them.
The movie is
I'm gonna
good.
check it
I saw
out.
both of
And then
them.
another one is it's another name.
The other movie is about a girl that never had an orgasm.
Yep.
And the nigga that played Black Jesus, he's the therapist trying to get these hoes to get an orgasm.
Oh,
You know
I
what I'm
gotta watch
saying? That shit is good too. I think of the
hilarious.
name in a minute. Damn, I don't know. It never had or coming or some shit like that. I'm sorry, TC. I can't remember the name of the other movie, but my thing is The Mission is
Rough Life.
the #1 movie in America for a woman weed movie. The #1 movie for weed. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, it's like some Tubi shit. You know what I'm saying?
Where is it at?
Meaning that it's independent. It's on Tubi right now.
It's on Tubi.
Yeah, meaning that it's independent. You know what I'm saying? And she shot it. Her, she had her people come and shoot the movie, and it's some good shit. Good storyline. You know what I'm saying? Because we all been at a space in our life where we probably didn't have no money, and we was going to see who had the weed and smoke, and you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Shit.
definitely.
Fucked up shit happened, and nigga, it took us all day.
I show up at
I
the White
have
House 7
never
morning.
in my life been that person.
I have.
Well, we have, nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? You the only one.
It's twice on Sunday.
Yeah, I heard that. God damn it. Shit, well, I'm going to tell you what, nigga. You blessed. You blessed. You know what I'm
Nigga, you got
saying?
some fire?
Shit.
Blow that shit up.
Man,
Man.
on the real.
I'm stressed
Oh
out.
yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Because we was with the Smoke Yours crew.
yeah.
We coming to smoke your shit, nigga.
Real.
Shit.
Real.
man.
nigga.
Come and smoke your
Everybody come in and be like, damn,
Real, nigga.
Damn. Show smell good over here, nigga.
Yeah, man. Can I hit that? Puff, puff, give
you
me.
ain't gonna pass that on over to
Y'all
me.
remember that song by T-Pain, man? What was that shit called? Buy You a Drink?
Yep.
Y'all remember that? Fucking #1 hit. Right? You remember that, Swaggy?
Yep.
I'ma buy you a drink.
Yeah. Now that you
Let me take you home with me. So you know this nigga, he wrote the song. I don't know if he produced it, but
Probably
you know,
did. T-Pain is no joke.
He's no joke. But you know that nigga barely get any money off of that song.
Yeah, he says that about
You know?
all of it because he sold all of his rights and everything.
No,
you
not
got
even
the-
only that.
In the beginning, when he did,
Not only that.
Go ahead.
Real quick. Not only that. So in that song, remember he say a lot of lines from a lot of other niggas' songs, right?
Right.
Snap your fingers,
Right.
do your stairs.
Yeah.
You can do it all by yourself, right?
Yeah.
Baby girl, for the whole song, he's giving homage to niggas that's in the game, right? Don't you know all those niggas sued this nigga to get royalties on the song, and they all won? So he gets a fraction of the money from that song, from all these other niggas claiming that they wrote the song with him, basically.
It was already a triple platinum song already though, wasn't it?
Man, that shit went, nigga, do you know that song right there sold over 5 to 10 million ringtones?
Yeah.
That was in the ringtone era. So just imagine
Most
you
point, they
selling,
still banging that
you
shit.
selling all, they are, but in the clubs, nigga, you only get that shit sold one time at the store. The rest of the time, they ain't giving you no.
Yeah, you get ringtones and streams.
Yeah, you getting the streams
that's
and shit
what
like
you
that.
doing,
If a nigga playing your shit in the club, nigga, you ain't getting no royalties from that.
Nah.
But
That's only performance.
all of these other people are getting money off of the song that he wrote to pay homage. So well, we gonna see what y'all think about that first. Yes.
well, every artist, their first album, they get jerked. And what they do after that is what they benefit from. T-Pain, T-Grizzly, all them niggas said they make way more money on Twitch doing video games and streaming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
hold on. Than they ever did in the music business.
Mm-hmm. T-Grizzly set himself up.
Well,
you heard his setup.
Yeah,
though,
yeah.
right?
That
shit was brilliant.
Yeah.
That shit was brilliant. He said that shit was making him $200,000 a month.
Yeah.
That's on the video game shit that we talk about.
Right. Yes.
And he owns his own server.
He does.
So you pay him directly to get on his server.
Yes. Right. Correct.
And then he had niggas playing with him in the game, and they was making $30,000 a month. That was off of the GTA shit.
Yeah. I saw that
interview. But going back to on subject about the record shit about T-Pain, I think he did a lot of music that for other people, and when you doing shit for labels, they suck it all up. They make it in the contract, they suck it all up. And that's what's so fucked up about the labels. Then when you get these niggas that do their own shit, like Immortal Technique, you know, he had his own label was his. A couple of other niggas that came out like Kendrick Lamar, his shit is all his. They're making the same money like labels.
Yeah, definitely.
You see what I'm saying? But they did all their shit online.
Yeah, but that, I mean,
except for Mortal Technique.
Once T-Pain came out, that song came out years ago. Niggas wasn't doing the independent shit like that. You had a couple of niggas. Right. You had a couple of niggas out here paving the way.
That's how he got.
He did
you know what I'm
make
saying?
some money.
Oh, he made a lot of money.
He made enough money to have fun. And he fucked it off, and he had to reinvent himself, like a
lot of niggas do. Yeah, like a lot of niggas do.
Well, first of all, T-Pain should be lucky he even making some money.
Go ahead. No. Tell us why. Tell us why.
Yeah.
Huh?
Tell us why.
Shit, the motherfucker's the king of auto tunes. Come on now, nobody respect his music like that.
That was a time, bro.
That was a time. He's the one that sing. He made the shit popular.
He did.
Can he sing?
But you gotta know about that. But you gotta understand.
Really
that was a time in an era where that was the type of music that went, bro. You gotta understand. You bumped it in your Focus, and that white Focus, nigga. You bumped it.
That nigga's
nigga. I'm finna go to my car when I leave here tonight and bump some T-Pain, nigga.
Just cause
just
cause of you.
He had some hits. He had some shit that I like.
I had a bitch in Wisconsin.
Hey, he got at least one you like.
No, but I'm saying, T-Pain is very talented. The nigga does his beat, he does his own beats, does his own lyrics. The nigga sings his own shit. He just does that. He just did that, like he said. He just did the auto-tune because that's what was popping at that time. Yeah, but I mean, T-Pain is no joke, for real. That's his own shit.
Is he really talented?
But
does he have natural talent?
Label,
he do.
Maybe all of his music is caught up with the label, and that's it.
He was saying, you know, everybody got to have a gimmick.
Who did he sign with?
I don't know.
We don't know. Shit, Electra.
That's when you got it. That's the Google. Yeah, you can Google that real quick.
Who put him in the game?
Yeah, Google will tell you all that. Yeah. He was discovered by.
He wasn't one of those artists that got in the game by another artist. He came in the game and it was just
he never started out as a group. He always came solo.
No, he came solo.
Okay.
But you know, I mean, he probably was in the hood with a group. You know,
most of them do. Most of them start out with a group.
He was probably with a group.
A couple of your homies fucking around, and you know.
Yeah, he was.
And then they come to you and be like, "Nigga, you the one that got it. Fuck them other niggas." You know what I'm saying? And then you be in the group and you like, man, I don't like this shit. Fuck y'all niggas. I'm going solo. Next thing you know, this nigga out on Arista Records. Be like, damn, man, shit. If we would have stayed with that nigga, we would have been nah, nigga, he got rid of y'all, nigga.
I saw the realest shit though. Somebody said some realest shit talking about Milli Vanilli. They like, man, these motherfuckers getting paid for singing other people's song right now, and Milli Vanilli is like, motherfucker, I started this shit before all you motherfuckers, and now y'all getting paid for singing other people's shit.
You know why? Because it was a different time.
Right.
Hold on. No. Wait, real quick, guys. See, the misconception is that Milli Vanilli was singing. All artists that sing, like, we ain't gonna say Beyonce. She write a lot of her shit, but most artists, they don't write that shit. It's another nigga that write it. Nigga, you got the R. Kellys and all that. They done wrote most of the niggas' major hits. Right. But Milli Vanilli problem was they wasn't even singing.
Yeah.
It was niggas behind stage singing.
Or writing.
It wasn't singing. They weren't singing at all. They weren't singing. They weren't
out
even.
there living.
It
They was
wasn't
just a
even
fake.
their vocals.
They was just a fake.
nigga, every time I turn on TikTok, nigga, they singing other people's shit. They lip singing other people's shit.
No, but I mean, they was
and
just,
they
was
getting
a parody.
100,000 views.
That's a parody.
Yeah,
That's
it's
the
just a fake.
difference.
That's
That's
the
a
same
parody.
shit.
You know the nigga that's singing. They got it right there at the right nigga at the bottom. Nigga, this song is by Barry Manilow. You know what I'm
And they lip
saying?
singing this shit.
Yeah, and
Motherfuckers
they
got
up there-
100,000 views.
Yeah, but you know, you got to pick the right shit. You got to pick the right shit. That's
I
why
need to start doing some of this shit.
whenever you do a video and
Now
you
you
wanna
gonna get caught.
when you
You gonna move your lip at the wrong time
On the
and
real,
some shit.
on
Nigga
the
be
real.
like, that nigga ain't singing.
yeah, 'cause that nigga gonna
I
have
can
that.
sing, so
He gonna have that crack mouth.
hey, Jennifer, white girl told me I could sing, so I'm going. I'm going with what she say.
Oh, no.
I was
Do
at
I
her
got
house.
my
How long ago was that?
I got my motherfucking job. nigga.
Jennifer, thank you for giving me my confidence as a singer. I think I'm going to make an album. I'm gonna buy you a drink.
Why do you have that vibration in your voice? I'm a buy you a drink. Oh.
That's what happens in white girls. They make you shake your voice. You know,
Yeah.
Because he want to kiss all the time. That nigga got, that nigga got molasses throat.
AKA mono.
Yeah. I didn't want to even say that.
I want to
Kissing
kiss.
bitches.
Hey, yeah, that's all he wants is kisses. That's
Kissing
molasses
bitches.
throat. Swaggy, AKA molasses
I
throat.
don't even care if I don't get none of the cutty. Just give me a kiss, and I'll be happy with that.
That nigga gonna come off the kissing. He gonna get that nigga a passionate kiss. Nigga,
You know it's sad. Me and Juice from the same generation. We don't want no kiss. We
hell
want some
no.
head.
Cause that bitch probably done sucked the nigga dick last night. If it's so
some
easy to
head.
get a kiss from that next day, yeah, she done sucked
shit, it
fucking
might-
Jerry's
hey, this
dick.
day and
Why
age-
get a kiss when she can kiss your dick?
This
Yeah,
day and
you
age,
feel
it
me?
might have been an hour ago. Mm-hmm. This day
Hell
and age,
yeah, shit.
she might have just came out the bathroom like,
And you want to kiss her. You're like, damn, your mouth is juicy. In her mind, she like, damn, that nigga tasting Jerry's cum. Oh, shit. That nigga like, that bitch been eating pineapples. She been eating pineapples. Oh, man.
That's terrible.
Oh, man.
not pineapple.
Oh, the real. You know what I'm saying? Because it's crazy. All girls, they know they about to give you some head. They be like, you been eating fruit? You been eating fruit? I like to taste the pineapples. That's when you know you fucking with a professional dick sucker. That bitch wants your dick to taste like pineapples and shit. Oh, man.
Oh,
Bitch.
my goodness.
Wait. I got some tangerine juice.
It's citrusy and sweet.
You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna give that a try.
Where you find some tangerine juice at?
It don't matter, nigga. He got it.
Vitamin C.
That nigga squeezed that shit.
Yeah, it don't matter. He got
in here.
that shit fire,
That
bro.
nigga freshly squeezed that shit.
I ain't gonna bullshit you. That shit fire.
100%.
And I'm a fresh juice drinker, man. You know. That's
All
why
of a sudden,
that's why my skin be glowing.
All
and
of a
shit.
sudden, these niggas is healthy around this
Nigga,
motherfucker.
I've been a fresh juice drinker, nigga. You already know that.
Glowing
I done
skin.
tried to turn you on, nigga. Viartha.
Yeah. I can't
Okay.
afford Viagra.
Oh yeah, fresh
$10
fruit, though.
for a drink, but
Yeah.
it's like a meal replacement.
Yeah,
I go down
yeah.
to lemonade, nigga. $3.75, any size you
No,
want. Nigga.
you don't want that.
Why
But
not?
watch what it does for you. It really cleanses you. And it's,
That's what I heard.
It's a meal replacement.
I heard if you want to really
That's the
start
best thing to
killing
do,
everything
juice.
and
I'ma
clearing
check it
all your
out one
body.
day.
Yeah, just
Just tell me what to get.
Yeah.
You love
And then
fruit.
you want
Think
that
about doing
ginger.
that.
You want that ginger in there. You want that turmeric. You want that pineapple. You want
Turmeric
that
fights
apple.
cancer. Yep.
You know, you want them beets. You know, you gotta have that stuff like that. And then if you want your greens, whatever you do after that, you can do spinach. You can do celery. Whatever
Spinach
you
is
choose
brain
to do.
food.
Fuck, where
You
the
know what
fruit
I'm
come
saying?
in at? What fruit I'm gonna
I
get
just
with all of
told you
this?
the
just told you,
pineapple.
Okay.
And, yeah.
Shit. This niggas want me to get turmeric, nutmeg.
No.
Ginger,
No.
ginger. Ginger's a root, but
I'm telling you,
about to make a sweet potato pie out of this.
The ginger is better than a shot of Hennessy sometimes.
You know what I'm saying?
Nigga said nutmeg. Oh wow, some cinnamon.
I don't know what nutmeg gonna do. They say cinnamon is good for you.
See what I'm saying?
Cinnamon
Nigga,
to
might as well
mingle.
throw that shit in my sweet potato pies. Y'all got a healthy pie this Thanksgiving. Coming soon, nigga.
Just don't add any sugar to it. That's the only thing.
Yeah, you don't. But it's all naturally
Oh, it
sweet.
got the naturally
All the fruit,
sweet.
yeah.
Because you can also put oranges in it or lemons, whatever
Can you
choose
put grapes
to do.
in it?
They don't have grapes. You
Okay,
can,
you
grapes in
can
it.
because
You
grapes
can.
got like
Get
the
them big
most
ones.
sugar out of any fruit.
Get them big
but you don't
ones.
want that though.
Get them big ones.
Okay.
The pineapple will make it sweet. The apple, not the apple,
Watermelon.
but no. I usually do
You don't like the watermelon?
pineapple.
You gotta put that Viagra. I mean, yeah, that Viagra from the watermelon in that motherfucker.
Look, you know, it's
That's
funny.
what
We
it
was
is.
just in the car.
Watermelon, nigga,
We
is
was
a natural
just
Viagra, nigga.
in the car
You know what I'm
talking about
saying?
niggas that need
Shit.
Viagra.
Yep, eat a gang of
Eat a gang of
motherfucking-
fruit.
Yeah.
What was I forgot what the doctor's name, but he said just go on a 45-day diet, eat nothing but fruit, don't eat anything else, and you cleanse your whole system out, and your yang might start working again. No shit.
No shit.
No shit.
So y'all hear that?
The other doctor, he said he'd stop eating. He just went on a total fast and stopped eating. And I've heard of people that done this shit, but most motherfuckers that do it would drink like a lemon and honey cinnamon type drink or whatever. But I've heard of people that just didn't eat nothing, just stopped. And what happens is the body starts to reset and it clears all that shit out. And then as it's all gone, everything starts to rewire and rework again.
Okay, we gonna stop right here. We're gonna continue in like maybe 1 minute. I need to check something. All right.
I didn't say that. I said it's not too many people outside your house who love you.
Not too many. Yeah.
Not too many people outside your house love you. That's true. We're gonna get into that. But
Nope,
Nas
you don't tell it.
Nas turned 50.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
You know what I'm
Salute.
saying? Salute
He made
to
it.
Nas. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
You know what
Nigga
I'm
made
saying?
it. Still doing it.
Damn, boy, 50, huh?
I didn't know he's the same age as all of us.
Fuck you, nigga.
Shit, I'll be 45 next week. He got 5 years.
I don't know what's my
He got
y'all.
5 years on me.
I'll
That
be
nigga
pushing-
born in 73. I was born in 78.
Yeah, I was born in 73.
Yo,
so-
old
Yeah.
ass.
He was born in 78, nigga.
Shit, so
Hey.
that calling us old, Nas. They calling us old. Nas ain't old. It's just crazy because you would think that when Nas came out that you was like hella younger than Nas,
Yeah.
like by 10 years.
Yeah.
For real.
But you know, Nas came out when he was like what, 17, 16? You know what I'm saying? When he came out with his first album, you know, Nas is one of the
Pioneer.
at least top 5 artists of all time. I ain't gonna say he a pioneer,
He's a pioneer.
but
Definitely.
I say he's iconic.
he's very iconic. You know what I'm saying? But Nas got his shit from Rakim.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he couldn't be the pioneer. You know what I mean? But for the new age niggas that ain't never heard of Rakim, he is the pioneer. But to us, we already know where it came from.
We do.
You know what I'm
But-
saying?
And he is a better version of Rakim. But you got to understand, for his generation,
Can't hear you.
you got to understand, for his generation, which is our generation,
Right.
it's some songs that stuck with us. Like Life's a Bitch.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? I got some real life stories to that, sitting in my mama house smoking weed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On some shit. So, you know, for me, you know, it's a little bit different. And I look at it a little bit different. And that's just my perspective.
I think we all look at it in the same way you do. But when I say that we was around at that time, we already heard dope ass artists, Tribe Called Quest. You know what I'm saying? We already heard of leaders of the new school. We already heard dope MCs already. So when he came out, he was the new version of the already dope MCs. Like you were saying, he was a better version of Rakim, right? So we heard Rakim and was like, damn, this nigga is dope as fuck. And then when he came out, he was even doper. He was like every artist that comes out that transcends, like now we got K Dot and we got J. Cole. Niggas that's just like super duper spitting, and everything they say, you be like, damn, that nigga said that. That's was Nas back in the days. So you can think of an artist every couple of years after Nas came out that was better than the Rakims, and you go to Nas, and then we got fucking Tupac, then we got Snoop, and then we got all of these other artists that just keep plateauing, and you like, shit, nigga, this shit just don't stop. Everybody that's an artist think of different ways to say the same shit, basically. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, happy birthday to Nas.
Happy
you know
birthday,
what I'm
brother.
saying? But only
Happy
thing,
birthday.
Good looking. Only
He's
thing,
actually one of my favorite rappers. He was
I've been listening to the nigga since Live at the Barbecue.
Come on, man.
With
We all-
Large Pro.
Yeah.
That's when the motherfucker took off with that one,
We all
that one
have,
verse.
man. Nas,
You know what I'm
Nas
saying?
just
And
did
then-
his thing for a
Bruh,
long
and then
time.
and then Illmatic's classic.
Nas is like a
You know what I'm
man,
saying?
half man, half amazing.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, all of his man.
Yeah.
Battles, everything. That motherfucker, yeah.
And Nas was that nigga.
Nas is there. Yeah,
And Nas
is
was
there.
one of the niggas that was
Definitely.
He'll tell you
Fly.
too. He'll tell you
He
too.
put Queensbridge on the map.
That nigga Nas was fly. That nigga's dress code was fly coming
Yeah.
up.
He was the nigga that wasn't out there banging, wasn't out there nigga in the game. He just rapped about it.
Yeah. He was like the
about it.
Phoenix for Queens.
He was a narrator.
Queensbridge.
He was the narrator,
You know what I'm saying?
basically.
Because especially after that whole battle happened with the Juice Crew and everything.
The bridge is
yeah.
over.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
bridge is over. The bridge is over. The bridge is over, nigga.
They needed a fucking
A savior.
superhero, bro.
Yeah, they needed somebody to
he
take
was-
it outside
Right.
of the area.
He came in there like what's that motherfucker's name?
Fuck it, a thief in the night, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? You know the bulletproof nigga from Marvel, the dude from New York. I can't think of his name. Anyway, he came in like that character. He just came in
Luke
like
Cage?
Yeah,
Nas,
Luke Cage.
yeah, Luke Cage.
Yeah.
He
Nas
came
got
in there
some
like
cuts.
Luke Cage.
Definitely.
Just started just wow. You know, you just
That life's a bitch.
couldn't take him down.
For me,
You know what I mean?
That's why we get high.
Yeah.
Remember I lost my bitch?
You're gonna go.
I remember I lost my bitch.
AZ's another one that was tight.
Come on now, that Sugar Hill.
Yeah, AZ's another one that was tight.
Oh,
as fuck.
give me.
That whole little
Oh,
clip, yeah.
give me. Give me what you can't get back.
Yeah,
So
that's
let me
sick.
ask you this about, since you quoting AZ, right? So AZ was super dope. He was gonna be like the next Nas, right?
Right.
So when you are artist, and not just an artist, because we do music, right? And what we try to do is make every song better than the last song. A lot of artists just be trying to recreate that song that came out that got them that hit.
Right.
And that's where they fuck up at. That's why Nas, Jay-Z, all these Snoop Dogg, all these niggas that's still relevant, Busta Rhymes to the day, is because they don't look at their past work as their best work. They be like, my next work is gonna be my best work. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So my question to you, since you was bringing up AZ, right, is why do you think AZ didn't last through the trenches like Nas?
Well, I'm going to say this. AZ took a backseat because even still today, he does what he wants to do. He drops more albums now than he did then. Mm-hmm. And you got to understand, when you're, you know, say for instance, me and you were doing it, right? And you're the head. It ain't too many people gonna listen to me after, you know, because they're gonna feel like we have similarities, certain things, and they didn't.
Right.
They didn't.
Yeah,
And even
no,
a lot
they
of
didn't
people
at all.
out the firm, I think about that. I think it even fucked Foxy up when she got in the firm and tried to get with Nas.
Yeah,
and
but
them.
them they were lyrical powerhouses. I
But
don't
no,
think she
no,
could
no,
just
no, no.
stand with them like that.
That's not what I'm saying. I just think that it fucked her career up. You know, as far as like, you know, because that right there, that move, she was like the weak link.
You don't think her being a, excuse me, you don't think her being a,
Household name.
no, fuck it. For no lack of no better term, you don't think of her being just a snobby
Solo.
bitch? No, fuck all that. It ain't had nothing to do with music. Her being a snobby bitch stopped her from getting in a lot of rooms.
That
Maybe.
part right
You know, when people start feeling
Maybe, yeah.
themselves in the industry, people don't want to fuck with you. That's what fucked Foxy up. People don't want to fuck with her because she thinking that, oh, I did shit with Jay-Z and my first album went double platinum and my second album went platinum and then I'm the shit. Nigga, you gonna respect me, but don't want to give the respect.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that kind of fucked Foxy up. It was her attitude. You know what I'm saying? It was her attitude. It wasn't nothing else but her attitude. Because she could still be relevant now.
Today.
If she was just a more, and I hate to use the word humble, but if she was just a more respectable person where she respects you also. She didn't respect nobody but her and her camp.
Let me tell you this.
Yeah, but I mean, lyrically, like, she wasn't all like. Don't get me wrong, she busted, but she wasn't all that hard lyrically.
After you found out the truth,
and in
that
the
Jay and everybody was writing the rhymes and that.
Thank you.
You know,
So-
niggas
so,
was
I mean,
buying songs.
Yeah,
and now,
once that
and
shit
then,
come
and
out,
then,
bro,
and
you-
then when
you-
she tried to write her own music,
Right.
that's when you seen the
and
inconsistency.
then you like, you can't do it. I mean, look, when you start fucking with MCing, like how you just said, as an MC, you gonna lay your first track, and then you go, oh, I gotta say some shit that's better. I gotta get a more clever shit, and then you got niggas that's still busting like KRS-One, niggas that's still busting like fucking, damn near everybody. Yeah, damn near everybody that we came out. Redman still busting. The motherfuckers in Wu-Tang are still fucking rapping. Everybody's still, even dropping an underground here, dropping some other shit there. Everybody's still in the game doing it. Even Master Ace, man, everybody's still doing it.
Yeah,
So-
they got their own fan base.
And each time they come out with a different level where you're like, damn, almost takes you back to when we was kids. Because they understand MCing.
Definitely.
A lot of this shit, the labels wanted to get paid. So they took, unfortunately, the silly and the dumbest of the dumb and put them out in front of everybody.
Definitely.
You know
That's what
I
they're
mean?
going to do.
Dress them
They
up
don't
fly,
want,
and then everybody bought it.
but
You know what I mean? But
that
MCing is
also
different.
has to do with society, because they don't want to see no more elevation of Public Enemy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They don't want to see black people African Bambaataa, and what was the other crew, man? You Sissies. What was that crew called?
X-Clan.
X-Clan. You know what I'm saying?
That was Black Watch.
That's when they had the people that was for our people that was putting us in the forefront.
Yeah.
Now they
They don't want that.
You gonna have NBA YoungBoy. You gonna have Lil Durk. We gonna talk about nothing but killing. You know what I'm saying? And then you got niggas that done got with these niggas that promote that shit and blew they shit up so much they can't help it. J. Cole's. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick Lamar. You know what I'm saying? People like that done blew shit up and got with other people like Dr. Dre that just like, nigga, I'm black, you black, let's do this. And they ain't talking about killing niggas. They talking about uplifting our people.
Right.
You could probably name 5 rappers that's out in the mainstream. You can't even name 5 that's out in the mainstream that's promoting positivity. And you could probably name fucking 20 off the top of your head that's promoting that bullshit.
Right.
So that goes to what you said, that they gonna do the dumb and ignorant shit before they do the uplifting shit, especially in these days where social media is so relevant and they like everybody get up, oh nigga, who hit me on social media right now?
But see, that's my whole point. It's like, if we're gonna change that narrative, if you're gonna take it away from the mainstream media and take it away from the major labels, then you have to fund these things yourself. And once you fund these things yourself, you got to be able to you got to connect it to the world, and you got that. You got that.
You do.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now it's now the choice is, do I do the long haul or do I take the fast money? The labels say they can give me whatever we'll right up in my hand up front.
Everybody
the
gonna
long
take
haul.
the fan money, the fast money.
And see, and so now it's unfortunate because of what we're talking about. Is you got to going on to the subject of the black pro-black. You have people that are actively working against it gets paid,
Yeah.
and then it's fucked up because at the same time niggas is hungry, and the economy is fucked up. It is bad, and you do got to get a huge storehouse.
Yeah.
You
Take
can't
it
have
back.
you know what I'm saying?
Take it back to Tupac. He was on both sides of the fence.
Yeah.
Right? People don't want to recognize that, but Tupac was on both sides of the fence. If you listen to a Tupac song that's being played on TV and shit, they're going to play like Dear Mama. They're going to play the uplifting songs. But
Right.
back in the days, they didn't give a fuck about that. They only worried about, nigga, it's time to go. You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
just fucked these bitches last night, nigga, and it's time to go, nigga. Bitch, you got to get up and go get something.
And I just recently found out he went to Juilliard.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
That's where he met, what's old girl name?
The baldhead bitch.
Jada Pinkett.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
It was. He didn't meet her at Juilliard. Excuse me. It's a high school out there,
In Baltimore.
and I think it was in New York though.
It was in Baltimore.
It was in
But
Baltimore.
it was a performing arts
It
school,
was a
right?
performing
When
arts school where they met at.
Yeah.
But all that to say is that they were on their way to Juilliard.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They were in the performing arts. That's why he was a great actor. great musician. You know what I'm saying? Give it a shout out to Tupac. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, man. You know what I'm saying? So while we talking about all this black shit, man, we're going to get into pro-blackness, man. You know what I'm saying? I was having a conversation and, you know, we was talking about, you know, raising kids in, you know, a pro-black society, you know, because, you know, kids be on their own these days. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mean like they not being parented or things like this, but they do have their own mind. And we're going to start with you, right? So how do you feel about, like, first of all, what is pro-black to you?
To me, I think if any, which is not the definition of what pro-black is going to be popularized, but to me, pro-black is if you're helping melanated or black people, and I think the only thing that we define as black people are people from the Americas, right here, because it seems like no other people in the diaspora want to associate themselves as black. They'll be where they're from. They'll acknowledge melanation. They'll acknowledge the Pan-Africanism and being from Africa, but black they don't want to associate with. That's only seems to be applicable to us. But
Black Americans.
Yeah, black Americans only. And so the term pro-black to me means that if you're doing whatever it takes to help your black people elevate to a better community, then you're being pro-black. And that gets convoluted with a lot of people who tell me that no, that you can't be pro-black being if you're not married to it, unless you're married to a black woman, having black children, and then you have to define what is black, because if it's African, they got an issue with that. If it's another race, they got an issue with that. So, but like I said, I feel that if I'm doing anything I can to help my brother, and they look just like me, from Belize all the way to fuck to wherever, you know what I mean, Africa or whatever, then we're being pro-black, because anything that our seed resides in is gonna be black.
Okay, so
that defines us. Right?
You're basically saying that you can be pro-black and help your people and still be married to an outside race?
I believe so, because there's a lot of scholars and people that have written books and studies and everything that have done it.
Right.
So what are you going to say? That information is bullshit now?
Right.
Yeah, I disagree with that one. I got to disagree with you on that one.
What do you disagree with?
With saying that if you're married to, if you're a black man married to a white woman, you can't call yourself pro-black.
Can you?
Not?
Like people like Kanye West.
No, but I'm saying
people like Kanye West, people like that are hypocrites. You know what I mean? He's talking about he sacrificed his career for his people and doing this for people. Talked about the Jews and all this stuff. But you're not for your people,
right?
You over here married. You married Kim. You left her. You went to another white woman.
No, she
so if you really call yourself for your people, if you're really pro-black, you would marry a black woman. You would have black children.
Well, he has.
So
black
you're not black. You're not pro-black.
Yeah, but he has black children.
Yeah, they black because he's black, but still.
But no, they're black because they look black. I mean, once the society is gonna the society is gonna teach them what that is.
But they act like they're from Chicago.
That doesn't even matter. He could teach them to be as white as he wants them to be. The minute they step outside that motherfucking house, everything in the world is gonna tell them they're black ass kids.
Right, but we're not talking about with kids. We're talking about him, though.
Yeah, no.
There's a lot of hypocrites out there. A lot of people are hypocrites out there.
I get what you're saying
who call themselves pro-black.
So are you pro-black?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Because I don't support ignorance, and I don't support people. I don't support people doing dumb shit. Our people doing dumb shit or ignorant shit. Now, if you're doing positive things in the world, making yourself and your community and your family better people, then I respect you. But if you're out here doing dumb shit, I don't respect that. So I don't consider myself pro-black.
So
I'm not for all my people.
What does pro-black mean?
I support all my people.
Well, okay. So what does pro-black mean to you?
Pro-black means to me, the definition of that is a person of African American descent that is out there supporting, you know what I mean, your people, businesses, supporting your own black businesses, supporting your black women, marrying to a black woman, you know, just doing thing in your community for your people in the neighborhood that you grew up in. That's what pro-black is.
Okay, for sure. Pasadena Sean, what does pro-black mean to you?
FUBU.
I know, right? For us, by us, right?
He sold that to the Japanese.
FUBU.
He needed
That's
that
all
check.
I'm saying.
Yeah, I heard he sold that shit off.
Shit, he runs Coogee now. Iceberg and Coogee. He owns them outright.
I said FUBU.
No, seriously, no. The acronym
For you,
for
us,
by us.
Yeah.
That's what pro-black means. Everything and anything black.
Okay.
But see, okay, now, like,
No. He asked what the definition.
yeah, no, I mean,
hold on. It's my time.
His turn, nigga.
It's the definition.
Oh wow.
He's not asking my opinion.
right.
He just asked what the definition.
No, I asked your opinion. What
Okay,
does it
no,
mean
I'm
to
gonna give you my opinion after I say. You didn't say
things.
that. You said what's your definition?
Hold on,
of
let me
pro-black?
rewind it.
You said what's your definition of pro-black? But no. To get back on it. So, like I said, for us, by us, supporting anything and everything black. That's pro-black.
Right.
But I've seen in certain situations where it's different. Like everybody creates their own narrative.
Right.
Sometimes you can have a situation where you can have a white woman, you can have a Mexican woman who understands you and understands where you come from. You can have a mulatto woman, a half black, half white.
Right.
You can have a Samoan woman. You can have whatever it is who understands your plight.
Right.
That doesn't disregard anything else. Back in the days, what they used to call those were sympathizers to the cause. And we had a whole bunch of them.
Where the white women at?
Just being honest with you.
No, that's I like that. I like that answer. So, pro-black to me means shit, a collective of everything everybody said. Is just fucking for us, by us.
Yep. That's it.
It's us realizing who we are, where we come from, whether it's matriarchs, monarchs, kings, queens, you know what I'm saying? And,
Hebrews,
shit, nigga. Black people, Jewish, you know what I'm saying? It's just everything we come from, right? And we look at that and we want to help our people out. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if it's giving the homeless money on the street, whether it's giving clothes to people on the street, because people always talk about, I'm pro-black, and I always ask them, like, well, what are you doing? How are you giving back?
But
you just saying you pro-black, and now you supposed to be pro-black because I know you love everything black. You want your kids to be fucking having they girlfriends or boyfriends, they gotta be black. Like, that don't mean you pro-black. That just mean you ain't fucking with no other race. To me, it's not racist because black people, we don't own enough shit to be racist. But just saying, you're kind of just being,
segregative.
You're segregating shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're not out here commanding and demanding and wanting better for your people. You're not on the front lines doing the goddamn thing. You just saying you pro-black, so you supposed to be pro-black because you tell me you pro-black? What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Pro-black is more like a action. It's not the way you think. You can think how you want to. You know what I'm saying? But you can think that pigs fly. That don't make it true. Right. You ain't going out here putting wings on a pig.
Right.
You got to be actively involved in all of your pro-blackness. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mean just teaching your kids that you a king and you a queen and this is how you supposed to command respect. That's cool. That's the way you treat your house. But that don't mean you pro-black because this is how you treat your house. Pro-black is actively getting in the community to me and spreading the same message.
Right.
Ain't nobody got that kind of time and pay the bills. Nobody got that kind of time. You know what I'm saying? If you had that kind of time, you're going to be out there with a motherfucking bucket asking for money. Like, hey, or you got some rich friends.
Right.
That's going to feed into your cause.
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying? And my next question to everybody is, if you are pro-black, how do you feel about your kids going outside of their race for somebody that they like or want to be intimately or, you know what I'm saying, involved in? We're going to start with you, Swaggy. So if you,
Can I speak on this first?
My bad. Let me get to Swaggy because I think this is gonna be short, right? So Swaggy, if you were pro-black, right, how would you feel if your kids went out and dated another race?
If I was pro-black,
Yeah.
if I was pro-black, yeah, I would be against it. If my kids went out and dated another race, if I was pro-black,
Okay.
I feel like you should be true to yourself, be true to who you are. Don't fake the funk. You know what I mean? If you're going to be this way, be this way. Okay? You can't be gay one day, be straight the next.
That's
okay?
true.
You either gay or you're not, you're straight or you're not. So if you're going to be one way, be that way.
They call that zesty.
Okay? Don't be a trisexual.
Damn.
They call it zesty.
Okay? You know what I mean? Be who you are. Keep it 100. Be true to yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
I'm waiting for you to say yay yay, smoke weed every day.
That's at the end of the show.
No, but that nigga's be true to yourself. And, like nigga, I was waiting for nigga to say yay yay.
Smoke weed every day.
Because I'm an honest man. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm pro-black.
Yeah, I got that,
I'm
but
not
I'm
gonna
just
never
asking
claim
you if you
myself to
was
be pro-black.
Yeah.
I love black people. I love my people. I love where I come from. And I am black. Yes, I'm from Belize. When people always say, "Oh, man, you ain't from Belize. You ain't black." I'm black. Okay. The first slaves were dropped off in the Caribbean islands. So,
But do Belizeans
Caribbean-
identify as black people,
No, they have identify as Latinos.
or do they identify as
French.
And the only reason why I asked that
Niggas is
question,
They hold their finger up when they
Creole.
like their
a
teeth.
lot of people
Creole.
from the Caribbean and from those areas, they identify with the islands that they're from. But when they get to the mainland over here, they'll tell you straight out, I'm not black. I'm Trinidadian, or I'm from Belize, or I'm from, certain particular location, but I'm not one of you.
I don't know. I know Belizeans, bro.
And I'm not saying that- and
every
I'm not saying
last
that-
one of them
Hold on.
say they're black.
Okay.
I've never heard a Belizean tell me they're not black.
And I just asked that because I haven't either. I know, he's not the only Belizean person that I've ever met.
Uh-huh.
So I know a lot of Belizeans that are from here that say they're black.
Right.
But I've never heard them. But I've heard of a lot of Caribbean, Trinidadian.
I don't know a Trinidadian.
From Trinidad,
I'm a daddy.
Yeah. People from Trinidad, people from Bahamas, people from, what I'm saying, from those other islands will tell you.
When I was in the Bahamas and them niggas was like my brother.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My brother.
Island boy.
You know what I'm saying? My brother.
When you got to the Bahamas, did they have the tree on them?
They had the tree, the coca,
So-
the cocaina.
So
They had it all.
So then we can
They
say
had all the party
that
favors.
everybody over here, from island to mainland, is black people.
Definitely. You asking me?
Yeah, no, I mean, for the conversation's sake, for us four,
I believe
I
so.
could coin that.
They,
I mean,
they
I would
know
agree
that
with you too.
because we're talking to a Belizean person from Belize.
I believe he's black,
but he just let us know that this nigga, he ain't the smartest motherfucker, but he know his shit about his country.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Black man.
Anything he say about Belize, we got to believe it, right?
So it's
So
like it's
I ain't never
not
seen
real
him to be, but I have never seen him to be wrong about the things from his own country.
Right.
So he said the first slaves were dropped off there. That means it probably wasn't too many Indians, right? Because that's what was over here, or Hispanics, or whatever you want to call them.
natives, yeah.
Natives of the country, right? So when you go to Belize, he knows that's what's going on.
Yeah.
Right.
We all looked alike.
We are a mixture of
From
black
here to South America, we all looked
and
alike.
Latin descent.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
What make Belizean. Black and Latin descent got together.
Yeah, you see how red he is.
You know what I mean?
Well, they were speaking Spanish and we were speaking English.
Yeah, so they were speaking Spanglish.
They came through and they changed their
Guatemala.
dialect because everybody was speaking the same, and they didn't want them to. And they came through and they changed everybody's dialect.
Till that French boat pulled up, said, "Nigga, we fucking with y'all fucking with us. We gonna give y'all
We're the only
money."
English speaking country in the middle of nothing but Spanish countries. Guatemala, Honduras,
Yeah.
Right.
Costa Rica. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? All those places speak Spanish. It's their number one language.
Right.
Us, the only country in that area that speaks English.
Yeah.
Yeah, because y'all some niggas.
Exactly. Niggas
fucked
went there,
up.
got with some Guatemalan girls and made
There's some
Belizeans.
niggas.
So
we
I know
always
we had
speak
cut you
English.
off, Pasadena Sham. Do you remember what you're gonna say?
No, go ahead. Don't even worry. I'm looking up something else.
Uh-oh.
He about to cross
He's
reference
researching.
your ass.
He's researching.
So this conversation came about. Well, I think I already said that. You know what I'm saying about how people want their kids to be raised.
Right.
Like I always believe that you raise your kids how you want to, right? You can tell them, nigga, you black, nigga, you a king, you this and you that. But when they get older, they gonna like who the fuck they want to like.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We've seen the people, everybody that you know that likes a white girl, right? Your homies that like white girls. Who are their mom and dads? Right. Black. They mom black, they dad black, right? Now, when you come with a friend of yours, like what I always say is the guy always in a mixed relationship, the guy always likes what his mom is, and the girl always likes what her dad is. If her dad is black, she gonna look for a nigga. If her mom is white, if her dad is white, she gonna look for a white dude because they know what they know. You know what I'm saying? They wanna do that. You know, and us as parents, we're both black. My kid's mom and me both black. You know, my kid, he like Hispanic girls. That don't mean I didn't teach that nigga to love black women.
That's right.
How many times I told my young son, like, man, you need to get you a black girl. Yeah, but, you know, the black girls, you know what I'm saying, they ghetto, they this and that. You know what I'm saying? And I tell him not all of them, son. You know what I'm saying? Not all of them, son.
Yeah, he thinks like that's the way I think.
Yeah, and it's crazy because other people in your life really feel like they gonna tell you, like, I don't know if you raising your kid right because he ain't fucking with no sister. Like, no, nigga, I raised my son how I wanted him to be raised, but he likes what he likes. People, no matter who you are, everybody that you know likes something different. I used to like slim, skinny girls all my life. All my life.
You don't like skinny girls no more?
They appealing. They appealing.
He's expanding.
You know what I'm saying?
He likes some cushion for the pushing.
You know what I'm saying? I'm expanding my horizon.
He likes cushion now.
He's comfortable.
That nigga said, I know what else is thinking now. I understand. I was knocking on the cracking jokes. But now
I see what you're talking about.
Sometimes I like to lay there for a minute. Think about life. You know what I mean? Contemplate the universe.
Let me lay on your belly, man.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. You lay on mine, I lay on yours.
But all that to say is that, like, people change. You know what I'm saying? When they grow up, they change, and you can have a different aspect on life the older you get. You're going to see things different. No matter how old you get, you always going to see things in a different light, especially because you're going to think about your past experiences and shit like that. That's another topic for another day, about past experiences shaping your today's life. Yeah. But just to say that, the things that you like today may not be the things you liked yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Fair. So, the way we as people and the way the world goes up.
How I classify that is who you are today is not who you're going to be tomorrow.
Definitely.
Amen to that. That's true. Because you do change over time.
And your perspective change. Yeah. No, we've been around a lot of people who haven't changed. Let's just be honest.
That's true.
We know some people around us that haven't changed. There's a person in this room that hasn't changed.
I changed, nigga.
Refusal to change doesn't mean things ain't changing around you.
Yeah,
you definitely. Try to force yourself.
We ain't talking about that. We talking about the individual. Yeah. We talking about the individual. Change around you is inevitable.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But sometimes individuals don't adjust. Yeah. They keep doing the same shit and expecting the same outcome.
That's insanity.
Well, I've definitely changed.
That is the pure definition of insanity.
I never thought I would be with a black woman. I never said I would. I never thought I would marry one, and I'm dating one right now. So I've definitely changed.
Are you trying to marry her? Is that what you just said?
Are you?
It's a possibility. We'll see. We'll see. But it's definitely difficult.
How long you been dating her?
It's definitely out of my comfort zone.
How long you been dating her?
Shit, for 3 years.
And you already thinking about marriage?
Are you?
That nigga said you already thinking about marriage.
No, I never said I was thinking about marriage.
You just told us that you
said dating her.
I said it's a possibility.
I don't think you're dating her.
That it may happen, but it may not.
I don't think you're dating.
I'm just saying I've changed over the years.
Understand.
Very First ever.
Your date.
First ever. I might be putting my business out in the street right now, telling a little too much about myself, but you know, we like to keep it real.
That. I mean, like
New Wave Shop Talk, we like to keep it real.
I got a half black, half white girl, but she's 110% nigga.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't even gonna get into the last topic, man. We're gonna cut the black shit short. You know what I'm saying? Because we done got into relationships and all of that. And yeah, we're gonna be in the near future, man. We're gonna have my boy on back again. You know what I'm saying?
This was
excellent. Uno. You know what I'm saying? Uno Mash. We're gonna have a relationship show with my boy Uno. You know what I'm saying? Uno is happily married. You know what I'm saying? For over 10 years right now. You know what I'm saying? Round of applause for my boy. You know what I'm saying?
Sir.
So you know what I'm saying? So we're going to have him on. He hit me up a few weeks ago about it, and we're going to definitely get that on because, you know, I got questions. You know what I'm saying?
And I need answers.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I've been married
I'm on
for
that
over 21 years.
That's
21
beautiful.
years?
Yes.
That's good, man. That's good. Were you ever a gangster?
What do you mean, like
A gangster, nigga? You out there gang banging? Shooting and stabbing niggas?
That nigga's not a gangster. He's a ninja.
No. But see, that's the reason why our boy, you know what I'm saying? Our boy that we talking about, like, he done moved from one life to a whole nother life. So that's why, you know what I'm saying, that's going to be real important. You know what I'm saying? It's not saying that other people that we know weren't married longer.
Yeah. No,
but
I
for
was just
somebody
saying,
that we didn't know that would ever be married, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, that's a different, like you like to say, that's a different diaspora, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Marriage is a different,
It is, nigga. Shit.
It's a whole new world.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? It's a job in itself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Relationships that's been along for 4-5 years, those are fucking jobs. Because, nigga, you have to basically perform at your job every day to keep your job. You got to perform every day as your boyfriend, husband, whatever, to keep the girl you want. Because you can't half-ass no type of shit. The job, the relationship, you know what I'm saying? Anything you do, you can't half-ass it or you're going to fall off.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially this day and age.
Especially this day and age.
Yeah.
Especially when she go online, nigga, and she see that fucking Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike then all put rose petals on the bed for the bitch, and this bitch cheating and shit.
Real.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, it's rough out there now.
it is,
It's
man.
rough.
Y'all ready to get into some last words?
Yes, sir.
Let the hood say amen.
Amen.
Yes.
We're gonna start with our guest, man. Can you give us some last words of encouragement? You know what I'm saying? Something to go by. You know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Sun Tzu. The quote Sun Tzu. I'll say to subjugate the enemy without fighting is the pinnacle of excellence.
That's the art of war, y'all.
The
Punk
art of
ass
war.
niggas,
So meaning,
non-reading ass niggas.
if anything, think about what you do before you do it, and make sure every move that you make is like chess moves, and it's a final one.
It's strategic, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
We on you, Swaggy D. The camera, they said what we gonna do. So, you got some last words?
What we're going to do.
Like what
What's
we're
on
talking
you?
about. Keep it real with yourself. You know what I mean? If you're gonna be pro-black, be pro-black. Okay. If you know what I mean. If you want to be something else, you're not. Be that. Just be real. Keep true to yourself. Be 100%. You know what I mean? Don't fake the funk. You know what I mean? Just be you.
Yes, sir.
And those are my last words.
Definitely. This old pro-black, non-pro-black ass nigga.
Shane. I'm Ralph Nader, nigga. Okay.
Not Ralph.
Hey,
Who is Ralph Nader?
But he ran for presidency.
What did he?
He was the Green Party.
No, he wasn't.
I'm not liberal. I'm not conservative. I'm in the middle.
He was an independent, a true independent.
That's right.
How many
Okay,
years
I'm
did he run
independent
for? How many years? Over 20.
Well, yes, Ralph Nader. Come on now. You think I don't know my shit? I'm an American now. Okay, then. I had to answer. I had to answer some questions when I went in for my test to take my citizenship now. I know a little bit about government now.
America.
It's my turn. He was spinning past the mic to me.
Goddamn America.
All right,
Let's go. Let's go, Pasadena Shine. You got some last words.
I do. First off, man, I want to say yesterday, man, was my baby girl's birthday, man.
Happy birthday.
She turned 21, man. She's officially legal, man. No, she's a good girl, man, and I trust and believe that she'll do the right thing. Hopefully.
Happy birthday, Alea.
That's right. Happy birthday.
Wow, 21.
21. She'll be finished with school next year. It's over. 2024, she'll be graduating from college. So
Well, congratulations to her.
she'll be finished with school in December.
She's a grown woman now.
Yes, she is.
That's right.
And I want to say happy birthday.
Good job
to
there,
her.
Pops.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you. I got 2 that graduated from college now. My first 2. Now I got to get my last 2 through, and the other ones. Yeah. So
He has a community.
and I want to say this, man. For one, whatever goes on in your life, man, stand up to your motherfucking responsibilities. I don't care what it is, man. Stand up to it and don't run from it. We've all, been frustrated. We've all, failed. We've all fell short. Stand up to it. And last, like I always say, yay. Smoke good weed every day.
Twice on Sunday.
Twice on Sunday.
Twice on Sunday. I'm going to put that in my rhyme.
Words from Screw.
Twice on Sunday.
You know what I'm saying? And that's all for Pasadena Shine's testimony.
Man, let my scrotum rest.
And twice on Sunday. Man, my last words, man.
Pause right there, boy.
My last words from this episode, man, is usually I say the same shit, man. Be better today than you was yesterday, man. But today I just gotta say, man, like when you raise kids and you raise kids to think for themselves. You know what I'm saying? You raise kids to learn how to be and do for themselves. You know what I'm saying? So when your kid get old enough, let that motherfucker think for himself, herself. And you know what I'm saying? You still there to guide them and help them along the way. But you can't never determine somebody else's future by the way you think. You know what I'm saying? So, my last words is let individuals be individuals. It don't matter if you raise them to be pro-black, pro-whatever. You know what I'm saying? They still a human being. They still an individual. They still gonna do what the fuck they want to do. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? I thank y'all for watching this far. And if you got this far, this shit is brought to you by Famously Broke and all of the other shit that go along with it.
Yes,
you know what I'm
sir.
saying? What's Understood and Slaps by the Pound, New Wave Barbershop, you know what I'm saying? And we was at American Beauties the other day, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Nia, you know what I'm saying? Nana Nia, you know what I'm saying? And man, we like to thank Screw for coming through and blessing us, you know what I'm saying? And
We'd like to thank Screw for coming through.
yeah, blessing us, man, and you know what I'm saying, keeping us abreast of what's going on in society, and you know what I'm saying, things in his world. And one thing that we got from him is that you got to use your creativity, you know what I'm saying, in this days and age, you know what I'm saying, days and age, what the fuck am I saying? This day and age, nigga, to further yourself. You know what I'm saying? You could work a 9 to 5, but also, nigga, use your creativity.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? And man, just be better than you was yesterday, man. I am Dina Boy Juice, Pasadena Shine. We got Mr. Swaggy D. What's your IG handle?
My IG handle is God's First Creation.
God's First Creation.
Right.
You know
God's First Creation on IG, VOD 735th Court on YouTube, and that's pretty much it. Also, we got VOD Radio on Spotify.
Definitely,
So,
man.
we're doing it all.
All right, I like that.
Definitely. It's a nigga gang bang on our show, but we ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna get past that.
Realest niggas would.
Whenever a nigga say court, that's gang banging.
No, that was
That's right. That's the second circle, nigga.
Corp stands for corporation, please. Don't.
Yeah.
700
Whatever,
Foot
nigga.
Corporation.
That was
You
the
sound
court,
like Prop
nigga.
Joe.
That was 417 court,
You
nigga.
sound like Prop Joe from Baltimore, nigga.
12 and 13
You
court
look
in
like
Miami,
him, too.
nigga.
Come
You know
on,
what I'm saying?
10-17 Brick Squad. Waka Flocka.
Gucci Mane. We out of this motherfucker, man. Thank y'all for watching, man. We love y'all like y'all love us. You know what I'm saying?
Peace.
Yeah, New Wave Shop Talk. We out.
Thank you, sir.
You're now tuned in to the number one podcast. I give you New Wave Shop Talk, Shop Talk, Shop Talk. New Wave Shop Talk, New Wave, New Wave. Got something on your mind? Let's talk about it. Shop Talk, Shop Talk. Leave a comment, we'll talk about it. New Wave, New Wave.
Talk about these white women, you know what I'm saying, and these rappers taking up all the good acting jobs. I need some of them acting gigs. So all y'all directors, holla at your boy.